Yep. Yeah.
I'm in the showboat! Welcome to Derby Championship Wrestling fully loaded. Our opening contest is set for one fall.
This is Nick Knowledge here for Jersey Championship Wrestling, and we are fully loaded at the Showboat. I am accompanied, as always, by the one and only Veda Scott.
Hello.
And of course, the incomparable one, and what seems like possibly for the last time, at least for the time being, the incomparable Billy Dixon.
Hello, hello. I am back at the Showboat, my favorite place in the world.
Hey, Bill, it's great to have you back in the booth with definitely not the last time ever. I can't wait to do this month after month after month forever. I am in denial.
I'll see you at homecoming weekend.
Introducing first,
Oh, boy.
he is the self-proclaimed good guy. This is AZRIEAL.
Guys, we have a quite an interesting opening contest here. A veteran of this game, the good guy, AZRIEAL, taking on a young man who's had a little bit of a rough patch breaking out of being a tag team specialist into more of a singles field as we see him making his way to the ring now.
And I think you're right about that, Nick. This is really a matchup between, I'd say, the old guard and then these new young guns. And as you mentioned, Dylan's former tag partner, Marcus, well, I wouldn't say former, but they're not currently tagging. Marcus Mathers, he's embarked on an extremely successful singles career, and I know that Dylan wants to follow
his
with him.
opponent, the straight edge ledge, Dylan MCKAY.
And that's the thing, Dylan MCKAY, I mean, has a lot of heart, has a lot of determination, but has had a couple of stumbling blocks, including the price, Alec Price, at our previous event 1 month ago at Mayflowers. And hopefully, this is quite a tough challenge on his hands, Bill, with Dylan MCKAY taking on the veteran here, AZRIEAL.
Absolutely. And as we see Dylan MCKAY, each match, he gets better and better, learns a new move, a new trick, a new counter. So he does have a little bit of momentum mentally on his side with his game plan.
Yeah, I think AZRIEAL's been kind of in the mix with Arcadia. He's been a little sidetracked with that. Someone we haven't seen in a bit, but I mean, now I think he's trying to refocus on his singles career, and he's taking on here MCKAY.
And AZRIEAL has control of the arm of MCKAY, and he is wrenching it into the mat.
Sorry, the lull in the sound there was me trying to take a photo, and apparently I can't smile and speak at the same time.
Don't worry, Vader, I got your back, pal.
And now, hammerlock right here by MCKAY. But again, AZRIEAL's a veteran. He knows how to go hold for hold chain wrestling. I mean, he basically started in that matter the basics. He started with the basics, and he knows it better than most. And here with MCKAY now, just nailing with that forearm overhand to the back. And now, knife edge chop, just brutal.
Tearing the flesh of MCKAY.
And now, Irish whip off the ropes, tuck under here. MCKAY flipping over, pushes him over underneath. Leapfrog, nice drop kick right on the button.
And if you're Dylan MCKAY, it's got to feel good to have this turned around so early in the match. Oh, gonna fly.
There we go, and look at that.
Beautiful Fosbury flop by Dylan MCKAY. My ACL just twitched looking at it. So impressive.
But look at those handprints on the chest of MCKAY. I mean, they those chops by AZRIEAL certainly took their force on MCKAY, but he's determined. Maybe a shooting star. No. Wow, look at that. The psycho kick right there.
Whoa!
And another drop kick right there.
The height on that drop kick.
And hooks, double grapevine that one leg, the far leg. Not enough, though.
That wasn't a really confident kick out by MCKAY. As we take a look at that flop.
Look at that right there by MCKAY. And I think that's how he's got to keep it. He's got to work his game. Because that's the thing. Once you get grounded by AZRIEAL, that may be it. AZRIEAL, I mean, again, a veteran of the game. He knows how to fly off the ropes, fly to the outside. But as you get older, you get a little wiser. And he knows this young man's going to spend a lot of energy. And he's going to take advantage. And you see that sheer drop style backdrop suplex. Again, very much a veteran maneuver once you realize that sheer drop style. You don't need to just drop them. You do that sheer drop, and you get all you need out of it.
I agree with you. It appears that AZRIEAL has targeted the midsection of MCKAY.
Kick to the head right there, enziguri style. And now looking for tornado DDT is MCKAY. Oh, right there, a stunner right, catches him, guillotine him right there, throat first on the top rope. And now it's AZRIEAL in control.
Yeah, and MCKAY out on the outside. He looks pretty hurt.
Ooh.
Oh, look at how red. Red is not now. It was his chest before, but now it's his entire upper body. I think as a result of just having his throat, like you said, essentially guillotined.
And what is AZRIEAL?
The mind games.
Wow! Shotgun drop kick goes flying into about the 4th or 5th row right here. And AZRIEAL is feeling himself right here.
Usually in these younger wrestler versus veteran matches, you see that there is a difference in pacing, but AZRIEAL is able to keep up with the high impact offense, high speed offense with that beautiful shotgun drop kick into the chairs.
My God, that may be it right there. But very smart into a half camel clutch here. And you know, sometimes you don't really need to hook both arms. If you have enough pressure on the arm, and as you can see, he has the arm barred over the thigh, and he's hooking under the chin, and that may be enough.
And really, it has all of his body weight on MCKAY's lower back. MCKAY is being forced to just drag himself to the ropes.
And now he's going to have to force a break, is the referee here. And, of course, AZRIEAL very much aware of the count, but trying to apply as much pressure as he can. Very smart game plan here by AZRIEAL.
Much to the displeasure of the JCW fans.
Nice neck breaker right there. Again, working the midsection, now working towards the neck, the jaw area. Very smart here by AZRIEAL. And DYLN needs to find something from deep down underneath to kind of come back here. Just straight shots to the head, straight right hands. And now off the ropes. MCKAY right there. This is what he needed.
Trouble in Showboat kick by MCKAY.
And now fireman's carry. What could we do here? Nice. Ushigoroshi right there.
MCKAY limping a little bit, which could be trouble for him. There's a cover, but not if he can put it away soon.
Absolutely.
I think the longer the match goes on, the more trouble that could be. But, oh wait, AZRIEAL back on the outside.
And now,
oh
man. Wait a minute. He catches him regardless. Didn't catch him on the dive. But wait a minute here. Oh, no. That could cost MCKAY right there. AZRIEAL always aware of his surroundings. And now, this is very dangerous right here on the ring apron.
Ooh, Wakate goes to the chest.
Forearms back and forth here. Dangerous spot for both men here because, I mean, this is a hardwood floor on the outside.
Whoa!
It's part of the ring. Really impressive Pele kick from DYLN MCKAY.
And still held himself up on the ropes. And now, what is MCKAY setting up for here?
Dangerous here.
Elbowing his way out is AZRIEAL. And now, oh my God.
Oh!
Dear God. I think we all shrieked on that one.
Yeah, version of a headlock driver, but on the apron, spiking MCKAY completely perpendicular. And now AZRIEAL up to the big frog splash. Oh!
Not enough, says Dylan McKay.
I would have said McKay was done after his head was spiked. Watch this.
Look at this. Oh, God. It was almost a spike version of a twist of fate.
Compressing the neck into the apron.
And then followed that up with a frog splash, and still not enough. Just shows you the heart and determination of this young man, Dylan McKay. Shows you just how much he wants to get that a singles victory, get that W. Oh, man. This could
Wait,
be bad.
McKay fighting it.
Release Northern Lights right into the turnbuckles. And has the pendulum shifted enough here? Has it shifted enough? We're going to see. Electric chair. AZRIEAL fighting his way out. Scratching and clawing his way out. And now he's setting up for something. Wait a minute.
But now McKay elbows to the head.
Nice. Right there, springboard. Springboard cutter right there. Is it enough? Does he have enough momentum going for that 28-17? He just plants him.
Right into that cover.
Wow. That looked as close as you're going to get to a 3 count here.
We are in the bottom of the 9th of this match. Every move matters, and every kick out gets closer and closer to not being enough.
And now McKay going up top, but AZRIEAL right behind him.
And McKay just fighting his way, but AZRIEAL just looking to get to the middle turnbuckle. Maybe a superplex, any number of maneuvers here. I mean, the way he's been working on McKay's neck, God only knows if he'll spike him. Anything can happen from this position. This is a very dangerous spot for both men here. Very, very dangerous. Look
McKay
at this.
trying for a sunset flip and
Oh, man.
whoa.
This could be bad.
Oh, but wait, he's got AZRIEAL back up in that electric chair position he was going for before.
Right there. Catches him. Could this be it? One. Wow.
Almost like a modified, like a side Joker driver.
The winner of the match, Dylan McKay.
Dylan McKay getting a victory over a seasoned veteran like AZRIEAL. That is nothing to snuff your nose at. I mean, wow.
We need to find out what Dylan McKay calls that. Watch this. But, you know, he said he wanted to get single victories, and what it's going to take is coming up with new things like this.
Every time we see Dylan McKay at JCW, he learns a new counter, learns a new way to win, and whatever that move is, highly impressive.
Very well executed here by Dylan McKay, getting a much-needed victory. AZRIEAL, of course, beside himself here. Made a couple of errors in judgment. I mean, the game plan in general was very good by AZRIEAL, but Dylan McKay, that heart, that determination, that drive to succeed, got him in the win column there. And we've got so much more action still to come, including a GCW Tag Team title match.
Yeah.
High stakes.
Our next contest is set for 1 fall.
And right now we are set for what could be a very, very interesting singles match. 2 women that are looking to get some momentum here in JCW. As we are seeing the first ever Bloodsport champion making her way to the ring. A woman trained in very much the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu style. So a hybrid.
Introducing first, this is Lindsay Snow.
Returning to the ring after an absence of 18 months. And in that time that she's been back, she's been on an undefeated streak.
And really, that 18 months that Lindsay Snow was away from the ring, I know it was physically painful for her, but just emotionally, mentally painful for her because she had really been on a roll prior to that absence due to injury. And like you said, now that she's back, she's making up her lost time, firmly undefeated. But in that 18 months, someone who you might say rose up to slide into that spot that the absence of Lindsay Snow created, I would say would be Janai Kai. Very similar in their fighting styles, in their level of discipline, in their level of violence.
And introducing her opponent, the Kick Demon, Janai Kai.
I gotta agree with Beta. Over the past year, Janai Kai has left a trail of broken noses, teeth, and dreams as she has kicked the living, shit out of her opponents.
I spoke to Janai Kai yesterday, and she said to me, from the age of 6, she didn't want to play with dolls. She wanted to get into the world of martial arts. So since 6 years of age, she's been involved in some form of martial arts. That tells you what drives her, is that the punching, the kicking, the striking, submissions, that's what she's all about. She eats it, she breathes it, she lives it. And this could be a very, very hard-hitting contest between these two.
We're going to see a different kind of playbook than your typical professional wrestling match.
And now,
going right for the leg, which isn't the worst strategy when you're against someone like Janai Kai and those kicks.
well, absolutely. I mean, you take the legs away from her, you take out one of her wheels, and you've taken away about, 85%, if not more, of her striking ability.
Kick Demon can kick.
And now, back to stand. Ooh, nice. She wants to knot up that hamstring if she can. Of course, you see the knee brace on the Lindsay Snow, and that could be a weak point. That could be an Achilles heel for her, especially if Janai's able to take advantage of it. And now look at this. They're nose to nose. Just aggressive.
To me, that look on Lindsay Snow's face, it tells me she is in no way underestimating Janai Kai.
Well, no, not when she's nailing with forearms to the ribs.
Yeah, Janai is newer on the scene. But like you said, she's been very impressive. And now, this is trademark Kick Demon. These sweeps, wrenching her opponent through.
Very smart here, working hard. Look at that, just as quick. Lindsay goes for that leg lock. Again, that Brazilian Gracie Jiu-Jitsu coming into effect right here very quickly. At the drop of a hat, she can lock in a submission. Now stomping away at the chest here. Look at this, again going for the leg. Just like that, she can catch you and potentially tap you out.
And for everyone watching at home, live and for free on the GCW YouTube, it is hashtag JCW loaded. You can see the hashtag on the upper left-hand corner. Please read along with the show. I'm always checking. I want to see what you think.
And folks at home, don't forget July 10th. What a huge weekend we are going to have in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. It is going to be the Great American Birthday Bash. And you talk about a bash, that lariat right there taking down Janai Kai. But as I was saying, huge event coming up, July 10th, Great American Birthday Bash.
I feel like it gets bigger every day.
Yeah.
Every announcement.
Huge names.
I mean, we've got the incomparable Speedball Meg Bailey on the show. We've got from DDT, Konosuke Takashita on the show. We have from CMLL. Oh, look at that basement drop kick to the head.
She might be seeing an L after that kick.
Absolutely. But I was saying we're going to see a lucha.
Right a cover here.
Right there.
Kai not just kicking out, but with authority. Oh.
Look at this. Kai with the
I've actually been in the ring with Janai Kai, and when I tell you those legs are so hard to withstand and deal with. And I also saw Lindsay Snow compete in a huge tag team death match WrestleMania weekend. These are two tough competitors.
Oh,
wow.
That suplex suplex with a snap right on Janai's head, and now Snow rolling through. And you can see Kai trying to guard and stop Snow from fully getting this cinched on.
I mean, really, she just muscled Janai and then went for what looked like a front neck chancery. And let me tell you, Snow's strikes, they may not be pretty, but they are brutal. And look at this, Janai fighting back with everything. But now she gets caught right there in the thigh with that kick to the back of the knee. And now Lindsay dragging her to the middle.
Going right back for that leg. But as long as Kai has 1 foot free, she's still dangerous.
For sure. Look at this stomp to the side of the head. Again, it's not pretty, but it's effective what Lindsay Snow is here. She's got the size advantage over Janai, and she's making sure to use it. Look at that. I don't even know if that's so much of a dragon screw as much of an absolute whip that she did right there. And look at that with the kicks.
Yeah, and Kai still trying to check these kicks, but...
Oh!
Wow.
New strategy by Janai Kai.
Wow. Both having the same thought.
How even has this match been? Both ladies out of the same kind of discipline, having an answer for one another.
Well, that's the thing. Snow's been trying to overpower Janai, but Janai has just got that heart, and she's got that fire. She's got the heart of a fighter is what it is. And she just does not let herself go down. She just keeps kicking, keeps striking, palm strikes, you know, just straight kicks, roundhouse kicks, whatever it takes to keep going. And now both of them slowly getting to their feet here. And that kick to the chest right there by Janai. And another one. Catches her right there in the breastplate, right there with that kick. Sweep the leg, kick her feet from out from underneath her. And now, neck chancery. Wow, just snaps her right over. Hooks the leg. Not enough. And now it's Janai, who is in the dominant position here. But for how long?
She's still trying to work out whatever kinks are in her leg after Lindsay Snow has gone to work. But look at this. A version of a dragon sleeper. And you can't quite see from this vantage point, but Janai Kai has her own arm wrapped around her own back for extra leverage. There it is.
Lock the fingers there and just wrenching down. Is it enough to get a submission?
Somehow, Lindsay Snow
just muscles her over on that snap mare. Scoops her up and just slams her with authority. And not enough. But now it's Lindsay in control here. But for how long? I mean, the pendulum's been swinging in both directions constantly.
Whoa. Fly out of the way.
And now, a nice final cut right there. Will that be enough? Nope. She kicks out. Just barely getting a shoulder up is Lindsay Snow.
And again, you can see Kai going back to her leg. I can't tell if it's her hamstring, her quad, her knee. But it potentially could be big trouble for the kick team because, like we keep saying, you need those legs to kick.
And now, it looks like she's trying to set her up in a Nelson of some sort. Has a half Nelson so far. Can she hook the other hand for a full Nelson? Is that her game plan?
Whoa!
No, just muscled over right there by Lindsay Snow.
And time and again, Lindsay Snow has just overpowered Janai Kai.
Look at that Samoan drop. And hooks the leg. No, not enough. That's the thing, when you have a Samoan drop, you're basically fireman's carry, and then you're putting your full body weight and momentum as you drop your opponent, knocking all the wind out of their body.
Whoa! Kai managed to get out of the way.
Uh-oh. Catches the foot, but catches her with the other foot.
Desperation is Gary.
Oh! That could be
That
it.
could be it.
Go for the cover.
2, 3.
And that's it. What a win here for Janai Kai.
The winner of the match, Janai
Janai getting a singles victory here over Lindsay Snow. And she is putting all future opponents on notice. And I know Janai Kai is ready for the Great American Birthday Bash on July 10th. And we're hoping you folks as well. If you can't join us live in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, then we hope you join us on YouTube. And nice show of professionalism right here. Show of respect by Lindsay Snow to Janai Kai.
And Lindsay Snow earning a please come back chant. That was one of the most scintillating matches I've seen at JCW.
And watch the replay on this tornado kick.
Unreal. Knocked her lights right out, hooks the leg, and that was it. What a win for Janai Kai. Someone that has been, working in tag teams and six-man and trios matches, and now getting a nice, much-needed singles victory. A lot of momentum going into July 10th, Bill.
I have to agree with you. Janai Kai picking up a huge W.
Our next contest is set for one fall.
And now we're seeing a young tag team here that I would say since the past year or so has just been building more and more momentum, month after month, event after event, whether it's in trios action, whether it's a series of survivals. These young men making their way to the ring right now have just formed quite a unit. They've got their
Introducing first, team number one. The team of the young bruiser, Charlie Tiger, and Hellboy Ellis Taylor. They are young, dumb, and pro.
Yeah, they've really come into their own as a tag unit, racking up wins. Really, really impressive cohesiveness. I think there was a period of time where it was Young, Dumb, and Broke, Jordan Oliver and those guys. But no longer, these two, Ellis Taylor and Charlie Tiger, they are a cohesive tag unit, and now they're taking on, what I think could be a new tag team. I see a lot of promise in this unit.
Well, that's for sure. As we have seen, these two here.
I know that face from Surreal.
Edith Surreal does not have the greatest luck with tag partners on her same vibe. But she usually is able to make do.
Well, as I recall, Edith was programmed for this match, tag team match against Young, Dumb, and Broke. She needed a tag team partner. She called upon a friend, and that is Too Hot Steve Scott. Steve Scott got the call. And, he's very much interested in getting selfies more so than cooperating here with Edith.
Well, we got a team of two artists.
And introducing their opponents, the team of the ephemeral queen, Edith Surreal, and the selfie superstar, Too Hot Steve Scott.
As I was saying, these are two different kinds of artists. The art of selfies and the art of destroying limbs from Edith Surreal. And I want to point out a quick note. Edith Surreal has pinned every member of Young, Dumb, and Broke except for Jordan Oliver.
Interesting note by Bill here. Something to keep in mind about, of course. And now here's the fire. I mean, you talk about a fiery individual. Someone that, whether he's on the ring apron or in the ring, always aware of his opponents, always aware of trying to get that W, and that's Charlie Tiger. I mean, a fierce competitor.
I know we're supposed to be impartial, but I think he might be one of your favorites.
Yeah, I like that aggression. I like the almost call it a ruthless aggression. I mean, always in there, always, again, whether on the ring apron, trying to get his partner to make the tag.
Whoa.
Always giving advice. But Edith, I mean, is absolutely knows what she's doing here. That's a thing.
Ooh.
Very aggressive here by Tiger, but that's what he's got to do, because if Edith gets him in a hold, she could get a submission very quickly on him. And look at this, just like this, she's getting into a body scissors. He's trying to block it. Very smart here.
Whoa.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bill, it's just like you said, Edith Surreal is an artist of limb manipulation amongst other media.
And look at that, just slips in that front neck chancery. But now here's Ellis Taylor, Hellboy in there. And double Irish whip here. Again, this is what they're known for. They're tag team specialists, Young, Dumb, and Broke. But Edith Surreal, look at that.
Beautiful Hurricanrana by Edith.
Look at this.
Oh. DDT rolling through right into a pin.
Not enough, but enough to stun Ellis Taylor, that's for sure. And now picking him up. Scott asking for the tag here. Let's see how cohesive this unit can be here. Double Irish whip. Goes for, wait a minute.
Wait.
I thought we were going to see a double.
Yeah, I
clothesline.
think Edith thought we were going to see a double team as well.
So most of us thought that, except for Scott himself. He had a different thought there. Well, whatever gets the job done, I guess.
There's something to be said for being prompt.
Did you see that? Edith reached for a tag. Scott wasn't close enough, and I don't think he's going to voluntarily make a tag anytime soon.
And attempt at a hip toss. Blocked, knee to the gut right here by Scott.
Whoa.
And another kitchen sink. Here we go. Look at that. Just dropping both legs across the chest of Taylor.
So if this were to end suddenly, if let's say that leg lariat would have been enough to put away Ellis Taylor, like what does Edith Surreal do? Does she say, okay, the tag team works even though you refuse to tag me in? I don't know.
It's hard to say. I mean, you know what? We have seen, history has shown that. Look at this, Scott going for a couple of different
and Scott going to work on
I tell you what,
both young dumbs at the same time.
Shades of the great SATs right here with this double submission. But it's usually applied by a complete tag team here. We're seeing Scott doing this on his own here. Now going for something here. Hooks the arm.
No pun intended, but a little bit of a showboating by Steve Scott.
Nice, the way he bridged on that hammerlock. Very well done there by Scott. Now,
are we gonna
making the tag? It looks like.
Wait,
what? I don't
so
get
Steve
this.
Scott just said, give me one more second, and it didn't really work out.
No, it really.
He made the mistake of turning his back on Charlie Tiger, and as you keep saying, it's just so aggressive.
That's the thing. If you notice what it is with Young, Dumb, and Broke, specifically we're speaking here of Ellis Taylor and Charlie Tiger, I don't think there's so much an ego when it comes to the tag team. There is no individual. There is the unit, and that's how you're going to get a win.
Oh.
Look at this. Scott, though, aggressive himself. No, went for that corner DDT, but look at this. Now you're seeing the cohesiveness of Taylor and Tiger right there.
Edith Surreal was, there's a cover. Edith Surreal was knocked off the apron. She's already back up and reaching for that tag again. And now Steve Scott seems a little bit more interested in tagging out.
Yeah, now that he's in trouble. And now Charlie Tiger again trying to cut that ring in half. I mean, very smart move by this young man. A veteran strategy, if anything. Just dumped him.
And I'd also like to point out that Charlie Tiger, is that a cover? Yeah. Going for another one. Charlie Tiger and Ellis Taylor today, they don't have Jordan Oliver out at ringside. So if there was any doubt, if maybe Oliver was still sort of like leading the charge, I mean, I'm sure they have discussions in the back, but he's not out there today. This is all Taylor and all Taylor and Tiger.
These two young bulls got a point to prove.
Well, I mean, as I was saying, for the past year, it's been these two here, whether it's in trios action, whether Jordan's in their top corner or not, it's been them. They've relied on each other for all this time, and they've been able to build from there. they've been able to build into what is a very, very effective unit here. And they are a comparable unit against any combination. You can put any tag team against them. You can put any two single stars in there. And they're going to do what they're going to do and do a very good job at it. And now Scott looking like he was finally going to tag Edith. Taylor having none of it, though.
A little uncharacteristic of Steve Scott to not be such a team player. I mean, I've teamed with him at JCW before, and he's usually game. I wonder what's going on in his head.
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, Steve Scott,
Another cover here.
as he gets caught with this Falcon arrow, it looks to me like Steve Scott is more used to working on his own. And I think he's not that much of a team player, which is a shame. Again, he's friends with Edith. You would think that doesn't always equate into a good tag team just because you're friends. It has to do with the cooperation that's involved. And Steve Scott, wait a minute. Oh, flips right out of this. Wait a minute, reverse waistlock. Tosses him. Wait a minute, what are we seeing here?
Scott on the second. Meteora forcing a DDT.
And maybe forcing now.
Oh, but wait. Again, going for a cover instead of going right for that tag. And Edith Surreal is right there. Okay, Edith with the tag.
I mean, Edith had no choice but to tag herself in.
Beautiful clothesline by Edith.
Edith now, big knee to the face.
And Steve Scott is up on the apron, sort of encouraging Edith, but I think he's already ready for another tag, and I don't know if that is the smartest strategy.
Here's a cover.
And now Taylor to the big missile drop kick on Edith.
Hey!
And Scott tags himself in. I don't get it. I don't understand the strategy. I really don't.
After all that abuse he took, he's back in the match.
Yeah, and he just got dumped immediately to the outside.
Taylor with a dive, suicide dive. Sends him right into the front row seats. And now going for a one on Edith. Wow. And the momentum's in the favor of Young, Dumb, and Broke. Just like that, catches Scott with a kick. Oh, man, this could be the beginning of the end. That rack. And now, double foot stomp. Oh, wow, right there. That's a pretty spicy drop right there. Taylor going for the cover. Wow.
And Edie just letting that happen. I mean, in her defense, your tag partner, that's not really your tag partner on the regular, Showboat and wants the glory hog.
The winners of the match, Yoya and Bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to ask Steve Scott what he was thinking with this match, with what he did here, his performance. I think he could have been a little bit more cohesive with Edith. After all, it was Edith who was originally programmed in this tag team match and asked Scott to be her partner. And now Steve Scott, you know, I don't know what to say. Now blaming Edith for the loss. I mean, brother, you're the one who was counting the lights. Let's call it like it is. Let's be blunt about it.
So I guess we are not. Look at this. Watch the replay here. Scott gets caught and then scooped right up.
Into that rack. Taylor with the double foot stomp right to the chest. Variation of a spicy drop right there. And Taylor going for the cover and just staring down Edith and getting the win. Wow.
So I guess we are not going to see a new tag team born today.
No, it doesn't look like it. And looks like Steve Scott's in his own world right here. And he can probably stay there as far as Edith Surreal is concerned. And just very strange behavior here by Steve Scott.
I'm going to have a talk with him after.
Yeah, you might need to, Bill.
Our next contest is set for one fall.
are being accompanied here. We are being joined by a special guest, one Sean HTG.
What up, though?
Hey, how's it going, my brother from the West Coast?
Yeah, making out to Jersey for the first time.
And we are set for quite a contest here. Originally, Yoya's opponent here was going to be one Axton Ray.
Fighting out of Cambodia by way of Washington, D.C., he is the shooter weight. This is Yoya!
And unfortunately, due to travel restrictions, travel issues, Axton Ray will not be joining us here. Yoya's opponent just being decided moments before this event was to begin, and we are about to see that opponent right now. Wait a minute, Bill. Did
What?
you just see Young, Dumb, and Broke?
I just heard the song.
Look at this. The East Coast Ace. What a surprise this is, as we are seeing the winner of the most recent Trent Acid Cup now making his way to the ring.
And Jordan Oliver has
And
been on
introducing his
a tear
opponent,
recently.
fighting out of Newburgh, New York, representing Young, Dumb, and Broke. He is Big Breakfast, the East Coast Ace, the Cloud Cutter, Jordan Oliver!
And what an opportunity this is for Yoya against Jordan Oliver, one of the aces of GCW and JCW. Anywhere you go, the East Coast Ace.
The East Coast Ace is at JCW. The fans showing him love, and Jordan Oliver has entered a certain particular pocket in this stage of his career. He is locked, loaded, no pun intended, and really focused on collecting W's and climbing up the ranks in this universe.
Yeah, he's definitely a top guy, as they say. And Yoya wants to be a top guy. A little show of respect here. Definitely see the size advantage Oliver has, towering over Yoya.
Well, I would say Yoya's always kind of the underdog in any match due to his diminutive stature. But I mean, don't take anything away from this man. I mean, this young man is a fiery competitor. He's someone that technically sound, quite the striker as well. I mean, very agile. So he's got a lot of tools at his disposal.
And some may say that height is somewhat of a disadvantage, but Yoya has collected a really good strategy of turning that into a strength, like you said.
Yeah, and now we're seeing duck under here. Hooks the leg right there, but wait a minute. Oh, nice hip toss there by Yoya. I mean, you gotta listen, be realistic. Wow, nice headlock takedown there.
Whoa!
Tip for chat here. It's a speed game right now. Who's the fastest?
And here's the thing, I mean, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to Yoya. He's taking this match against, he prepared against Axton Ray, and now he has to take on Jordan Oliver. It's a completely different strategy, two completely different opponents, and at a moment's notice has to adjust. And hats off also to Jordan Oliver for taking this match on such short notice as well.
And I just want to throw in there that there is an added level of stake, because you are going against one of the overused term pillars of the GCW, JCW universe. A win over Jordan Oliver would be huge for Yoya here at JCW, fully loaded.
Definitely Jordan Oliver taking the advantage here, but Yoya trying to fight back with that kick. Jordan Oliver can't take Yoya lightly.
And that's the thing. Yoya, though, very smart, agile young man. Look at this, roll through, very smart. Goes for the, wait a minute, got him in a Hurricane Rana, has the both legs hooked, not enough. Off the rope, look at this.
You never know where he comes from. I mean, he was so quick.
Look at that. Are you kidding me?
Beautiful head scissors there.
Flying mata scissors. Getting some momentum going on what could be a suicide dive here. Catches him beautifully. Going for another one, though. And let's not forget, not to throw any salt in the wound, Sean, but it was Yoya who was a pivotal part of that multi-man tag in Dallas for LA Fights against JCW. I mean, he is the guy that got the W. He was a pivotal part of that strategy, of the winning strategy on the part of Team JCW.
It was a lovely.
It was a great time. Just
But
looking.
Yoya looking at now, getting that knee of Oliver. I think Yoya needs to focus on his body part and wear all around. Looks like that knee is where he's focusing his attack.
That's a smart strategy because Jordan Oliver has a lot of spring, he has a lot of dives, he has a lot of power moves. So if you take away that base where the legs are, you got a huge advantage.
Definitely take out the cop cutter with that. Oh, but right there, flatliner.
And also
Flapjack.
that acid kick. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. Oh, but look. I love the quick pinfalls Yoya's going for.
That was a pretty close one there. Yoya almost got the win here.
Oh, look at Quesador, no caught.
Nope.
And that's that strength of Jordan Oliver.
That sheer drop, back drop.
Jordan Oliver been doing a lot of deadlifting in the gym, in the weight room, getting jacked. And look at Oliver going after the knee too and a quick drop kick.
What I like is the strategy of Jordan here. A lot of leg picking, very amateur style wrestling here. Leg picking, catching that leg, single leg, a knee DT. Very smart strategy here.
Definitely will slow down Yoya. Then hitting the knee, then hitting him in the face. Does it knock Yoya for a loop?
Oh, what a knife edge chop right there. We could all feel that.
You can hear it throughout the Showboat.
Now Irish whip, off the ropes, big elbow, back elbow.
That was a vicious back elbow.
His head snapped off the mat, takes the cover.
And smart strategy again by Oliver, rubbing that form across the side of the face.
Never wasted motion by Oliver. Everything has a meaning to it.
And trying to wear down Yoya, not a bad strategy. And now, look at this now. Arm.
Working over the arm. Oh.
Uh-oh, this could be a snap, crackle, pop right here. From Big Breakfast, no less. Oh, wait.
He's going to snap him like a wishbone.
Oh, God.
Yeah, treat Yoya like a wishbone and breaking him in half.
And those are there's certain points in the body that are affected in one shot right there. You're talking about the arm, you could pop the shoulder right out, lower back.
Explosions happening in the joints. But Yoya fighting back.
Big elbow to the back of the head.
So much heart in Yoya.
Oh yeah, no, this young man is got a lot of heart. Doesn't matter the size of his opponent. He's always a fighter. But I mean, Jordan Oliver with an amazing strategy. I have to say I'm very impressed by his strategy this afternoon.
Definitely slowly becoming a veteran. Definitely showing his in-ring experience compared to Yoya.
Absolutely, but you notice the strategy of Yoya, trying not to get lifted for what looks like a potential power driver, wrapping his arms around the one leg of Jordan's here. But now, wait a minute. Somehow Yoya able to block it. Here we go. Oh, wow.
Right on the button there.
Absolutely.
Last chance, little hurricanrana there by Yoya. Nice screw there. He's stringing together some offense.
Kicks his knee out from underneath him.
And to your point earlier, it looks like Yoya's employing the same strategy, attacking the knee.
Definitely a good chest match if he used to.
Look at that. Look at Yoya. He went for the cover.
Oh.
Didn't let go of the leg, though. Very, very smart strategy.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Step over right there by Jordan on the Dragon Screw. Wow. Very,
That
very.
was a great Dragon Screw reversal there. Try and work that Kissadora again. He got it.
Wow, right there. Could it be it?
Oh.
No. Wow, we almost saw three. Just inches away from a 3 right there.
Well, Yoya needs to stay on him. He can't sit back and admire the fans.
And this is something Yoya has a very special knack for. Finding an opportunity, finding a moment, and becoming so close to victory.
As we see right here on the replay, that Cazadora right into a victory roll and almost got the win right there. Big forearm into the corner. Now, he knew Jordan could potentially come out.
Oh, Lindsay.
Oh, nice block on that Lindsay.
It's almost too fast to call here, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. It's anybody's ball game right now.
And now both men are down. Series of Enzakiri, foot stomp. And now it's anybody's game here. Who's going to be the first to get to their feet?
Their advantage, whoever gets the first to their feet.
And now, wait a minute. We're still not sure who's going to make it here. Referee being a little bit lenient, I would say, in this count.
For sure.
Because nobody wants to see a double KO draw here. I think we want to see a winner, if at all possible.
Not at all, but Yoya got up first, and he's making his way over to Jordan.
Jordan now.
Jordan putting his hair up. You know he means business.
Reared back with that forearm. Big forearm.
Shades of Minoru Suzuki.
And he's calling Yoya to come right back at him. Big forearm right there by Yoya. Jordan, though, rearing back. Look at that.
Just knocking Yoya down.
When you get elbowed in the neck from experience, a chill comes down your spine, you lose your balance, and the first thing that happens is you fall to your knees.
Absolutely. Now look at this series of kicks. Some momentum here from Yoya. Wait a minute, though. Jordan in the corner. No. Look at that cutter. Momentum in his... Look at this.
Oh.
Wow, what a Liger bomb.
The impact.
Oh, only 2. What a match here. Oliver and Yoya going back and forth.
And they are both pulling out all the stops here. I mean, I think it's a matter of pride here with these two. I mean, Jordan...
Trying over that cock cutter, but Yoya had it scouted.
Look at that. Swiped him out of his face with that kick.
Oh!
I think, again, I think this is an issue of pride. Yoya taking on an opponent, last-minute replacement. I think Jordan's not happy about being a substitute for anyone.
Absolutely.
And I think so it's a matter of individual pride with both men here.
Like Jordan trying to go for that cutter.
And now,
The cravat.
if he's got the cravat. If he catches him, that'll be the end of it. See a hard cutter. Look at the big elbow. God. Just almost like an elbow drop to the back of the head when he dropped
Yoya
it.
needs to get out of trouble.
Gentlemen, I can feel what Yoya is going through.
He's a sitting duck on that top rope is Yoya. Oh, shit.
Oh, he's going for an orange crush off the top. My God. This could be...
That sounds dangerous.
It absolutely... It most certainly would be. And now setting him up for it. Oh, my goodness. If he
Tyrant
lands this-
District. Oh, Yoya trying to settle in his wake, being compact as possible. Got some strikes to the ribs. Yoya.
Oh, DDT.
Oh!
What a tornado DDT by Yoya. Going for the cover.
Can he
hoping
do
for
it?
that one. No.
Only 2. Stay on him.
He's got to keep the momentum going.
PK. Oh,
Those
single
long
leg
legs.
crab.
Those long legs of Jordan. He needs to wrench back.
Great ring positioning in the middle of the ring.
Did he just tap? It looked like a tap.
But Yoya's working that knee all match.
No,
but he reversed it. But yeah, those long legs of Jordan coming in handy. Jumping knee by Yoya.
The rope. Look at
Oh,
that.
beautiful roundhouse. Oh,
He just launched him on that German suplex.
he Germaned him over the
Jumping him like a child, man.
Orange crush. And that's it. What a win for Jordan Oliver. And we want to thank John HTT for joining us all the way from Los Angeles.
Such a pleasure.
Absolutely. Looking forward to doing it again.
How about that Jordan Oliver bringing together offense?
Very impressed by Jordan Oliver. He finally seems to me to have more of a veteran presence. We saw here a lot of the strategy, the way he blocked the dragon screw, the leg kick, the single leg. He's growing as a not only as a performer but as a wrestler just in general.
Absolutely. I remember the beginning of Jordan Oliver's career, and I'm going to be honest, a lot of people didn't skill out of promise or potential. Look at this awesome sportsmanship. And let's talk about a move like that from Jordan Oliver. People didn't really see big things from Jordan Oliver. You see the final structure of the match.
On the replay here, gets caught with that big knee by Yoya. Yoya coming off the ropes, gets caught with that roundhouse.
Beautiful.
The release, Sherman just launches him across the ring. And it looks like that was the end of it right there. As he called for it, the orange crush, spread the legs, dropped him down, and got the win.
And I just want to say, Jordan Oliver's confidence in the ring, the way he moves with purpose, he is coming along beautifully in the ring. A real East Coast ace.
Our next contest is set for one fall.
We are getting set for our fifth contest this afternoon. And look who's making his way to the ring. This man who feels like, I think he's finally been emancipated from being under the thumb of one Charles Mason, and is now blazing his own path here in Jersey Championship Wrestling.
Hey, I'm back. Me.
Hey, Veda.
Scott.
Veda's back.
Back on the headset.
More Veda time.
And yeah, it's incredible the way.
Introducing first, he is the trash with the stash, Boom Sullivan.
It's incredible the way the fans here at JCW have embraced Bam Sullivan after he left the, well, I guess first he left the employment and the influence and altogether the sphere of Charles Mason. Because for a while, Sullivan and that whole crew of goons, they were amongst the most hated people, I'd say, in all of professional wrestling. But now that Bam Sullivan is broken free, he's his own man.
It's good to see a smile on that face after a long time.
And he's got a tough opponent this afternoon. This man right here, who ended the undefeated streak of frontman Jossie in our last event, Mayflower, to the surprise of many. And can he build momentum from here, from a big victory like that over frontman Jossie, and continue that path of success here against Bam Sullivan?
There's just something about Manders at the Showboat. It just feels correct.
Well, definitely one of the crowd favorites here in the carousel room, without a doubt. I mean, this crowd here.
He is the Cornbell Cowboy. He is the Wolf Paul Manders.
That's the thing with this man. Manders, I mean, this crowd has seen him in death matches. They've seen him in almost gang-style warfare, in multi-man tags. They've seen him end winning streaks. And now he takes on Bam Sullivan here this afternoon.
And I would say this is quite a test for Bam Sullivan because, as we were discussing earlier, he's really transformed himself here in JCW, and it's not the time to be cut down. But if there's anyone who's going to cut you down when you're on a roll, it's Manders.
Oh, that's for sure. I mean, Manders is someone that he'll chop you down like a great oak tree if you have
They
to.
just agreed on something, and I believe it's
Oh, wow.
blunder.
All right. Well, I usually refer to it as plunder, but that's just a little bit more of a softer term that I try to go for.
We got a colorful fan base here at JCW.
And we got all right, we got a couple of doors in the ring. Okay, we're gonna, Home Depot it up here.
You know, headlock, armbar, door.
It's a full variety of doors here, too. Okay, so now that the doors are set up.
Now it's just a brawl. Not that we didn't expect it from these two for sure. But,
So we have a door in all corners. Is it like a...
Whoa. Japanese door has made its way to the Showboat. Oh!
That is a full-on... Those brown wooden doors are tough. They're a whole other breed of door.
It looks like one of the panels on the boardwalk, my God.
All right, so is this like, we have a door in every corner. Do you have to break all 4 doors? What are we doing here?
I don't think it's, door elimination, but I think it's,
That's a freebie, JCW. You can have that for next time, the door elimination match. Sullivan!
And you talk about a suicide dive, just almost completely out of control.
Suicide dive looking like a homicide dive. Shout out to the LG. Taking out the front row almost.
Was I the only one that was thinking the way Bam was flying, he almost looked like Super Grover minus the take?
I was actually trying to explain Super Grover to Speedball Mike Bailey like 2 days ago and was showing him some like books and clips. He did not grow up on Grover.
Oh, headbutt.
But if you're a little more elderly, the pre-Elmo days, Grover was where it was at.
Elderly, I resemble that remark.
Listen, no, I didn't grow up with Elmo. It was all Grover. Elmo became a factor later. Also, there's a match, I guess we could call the match. If Elmo were to pop up in this match now, and bam, Sullivan. They've been on the outside for quite a while.
A brisk jog by Bam Sullivan around the ring.
Wow.
Oh!
Got punted in the chest. My God.
That football background coming into play for Manders.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going to get some momentum going. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, my God.
Look at this.
Oh!
Manders with a little bit more success in that attempt.
Dead or alive, Manders wants to win.
That football tackle right there, as you were alluding to before, Bill. And as we see a replay here, running around the bases and straight into, well, I just mixed 2 sports. I just mixed up baseball with football. Not a sports guy, you could tell.
I think we figured that there was going to be some sort of armbar in this match. And steel chair to the back, that hurt.
His arm might need to be in a bar after getting, or in a sling more like it, after getting nailed with that chair to the back.
I would also like to add that there is yet another door added to this match by one Manders.
And we still have 2 doors set up in the ring as well.
My God. Oh.
Ooh, the spine lives there.
It did. At one point.
Manders with the remnants of that chair. None of these chairs are usable anymore. What do we...
I think he's going for... Yeah, he's going... It looks like another chair.
An unprecedented camera
Wow,
angle.
that's a yuck chair.
Yeah, that is a yuck chair.
Okay.
I would call that almost like a grizzled veteran chair, with all the blood on it.
Yeah, the germ chair.
The germ chair.
Patient zero chair.
These sickos are chanting one more time. I guess they're here for TOS weekend, so.
To kind of allude to the speech by one Dewey Donovan during the Deathmatch Hall of Fame, I would say that's more of a Dewey Donovan jacket style chair.
Good one.
Seen a lot of time. Oh, my God, right to the back.
And the referee has just decided not to count, not to really get involved. He's just going to let these two wild ones go for it.
I mean, this is just a wild matchup.
Oh.
And I believe Manders is bleeding from, I think his right hand. I'm not sure.
Ow. And any hand injury, that especially sucks because it's so difficult. So when this match is over, you have to care for your wounds. Anything on your hands is so difficult because you're using them constantly. Oh.
Kick to the gut right there. Obviously attacking the chair, but now he's attacking him with the chair. Man.
A look at terror on Van Sullivan. I don't blame him.
Well, if you had Manders chasing you with the chair, I think you'd have a similar look at you for this film.
At one point in my career, Manders did chase me around with a chair.
So you're well aware of that.
Yes, I am experiencing not good vibes in my head.
Looks like the rest of you would drink after all this action.
I'm gonna need a pill or something after this. Good
Oh
lord.
my God.
Oh!
Sweet baby, Jesus.
Just Manders just chunking his entire body into the door and also by default into Bam Sullivan.
I gotta say, this
Watch this.
sets up for that big spear right into the door right there in the corner.
For my math nerds, it went from a straight line into an acute angle.
Whoa. Dueling doors here.
The brain lives there.
Just back and forth.
And a very kind of sort of accurate chant from the JCW fans.
And what is worse, when the door breaks over your head or when it doesn't?
I would say when it doesn't.
Oh!
Oh, you look like you're trying to horsepower him.
We're not getting the deposit back on these doors.
We're
guys.
not.
I doubt a JCW show will be sponsored by Lowe's anytime soon.
And now, Bam just trash talking him.
Oh, telling him he's number one.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Puts him up in the fireman's carry. It's going to be a Death Valley. Being blocked by Manders, pushes him off the ropes. And just
Oh, lariat with a door sandwiched in between.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Wow. Sullivan kicking out somehow.
After
And we've seen Manders take out opponents with that lariat minus a door. The toughness, the resiliency of Bam Sullivan to kick out after that. And now Manders is building something here.
If he builds it, it will hurt. That's for sure.
seeing a little wood shop happening, I would assume. So a door will be there.
Oh man. Yeah, kind of making a makeshift table here. This is going to be brutal.
This has been a wild match thus far.
That it has. And now setting up another door is Manders.
Ooh.
Whoa. And Sullivan is real close to that door. I don't know if he realizes it's behind him, but he's about to find out.
Looks like a,
Oh!
Wait a minute. Sullivan with a super kick to the gut. Another kick. Step up.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Oh, big
Manders,
forearm.
yes, stumbling around this door.
Picks him up. Could this be a Death Valley maybe? Wow, right into the door.
Oh, through the other door that I had forgotten was there.
Hope someone's keeping account of how many doors.
We're doing an iron door match?
Yeah, I was told that this is not an officially sanctioned JCW door elimination match, so I stopped keeping track. But next time I'm going to have a scoreboard and everything, a little graphic on the lower third.
I expect a complaint letter from the International Associations of Doors.
Okay, hold on. We're
Oh my God. What?
one of our officials clearly on the take is building a second-story door structure here.
Well, that's quite an accusation, Veda. Yeah, there's some kind of contraption here. I don't know.
I am terrified for what's about to happen.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was 7 and I played with Constructs. Yeah, I'm showing my age.
It's fine. We talked about pre-Elmo Sesame Street.
Whoa.
Would it be better if I said Lego? Maybe that'd be a little bit more universal.
Nah, if you said lamb chop, I judge you.
No, that would never say. It looks like this could be a super.
I will have no ventriloquist slander on my timeline. Oh no.
Oh my God.
This is very dangerous.
Oh my God.
Gotta be kidding
Oh
me!
my God. Oh my God. There's doors. There's chairs. There's pain.
That man has a family!
Oh my God.
Something broke. It wasn't the door.
Hopefully
The
it wasn't.
winner of the
Soldier's
match.
back.
Manders.
Oh my God. Wow.
And Manders once again plays spoiler to a JCW favorite, and at the same time is really cementing himself here in Jersey Championship Wrestling.
Oh, it looks like he's asking for the mic. There's Manders.
Manders is asking. Guys, I don't think when we saw the lineup that we were expecting all of it.
No, we did not.
What a treat.
And what does Manders have to say after all this?
Hell yeah, give it up to Bam. It's fucking amazing, I love it. So next show for JCW, July 10th, right? It's one of my favorites of all time, the Great American Birthday Bash, baby. Ridgefield Park. I love America, right? USA #1. All right, well, I'll give you a better present. Here's the better present. For that show, we're gonna do a little bit of cowboy stuff, huh? A little bit of yeehaw, bunkhouse stampede, baby! One
Oh
called
my
Manders
God.
style. And hey, babe, before you leave. Bam, I know you hate cowboys. I know you hate cowboy hats. Fuck you for that, but hey, guess what? I want some of the toughest motherfuckers. No, not some. Everyone in this damn bunkhouse stampede. It better be the toughest sons of bitches at JCW, and Bam Sullivan, you're one of them, and you're in it, baby, so have fun. I know you got some jeans. Bring some jeans. Don't bring that American Eagle bullshit. Bring some Wranglers, maybe some Levi's. And if you got a pair of cowboy boots, bring those too.
And July 10th, the Great American Birthday Bash. As if that event couldn't get any bigger, we've announced now by Manders, as we see a replay of the ending of this matchup here. Look at this. With all this plunder, these tables.
Oh, it's worse the second time.
It looks so much more painful the second time, my God. Hooked the far leg, got the win. Oh my God, some type of Tower of Doom, I don't know.
Our crew out here doing a quick little cleanup.
Somewhere.
Move on.
And again, Bunkhouse Stampede now being announced for July 10th. What an event, the way this is shaping up. So many big stars from around the world that are going to be joining us for this event.
Our next contest is set for one fall.
I'm absolutely psyched for it, but I'm psyched for all the great action that we're going to continue seeing here. And here he is. This man is bound and determined. Bound and determined to make his mark across the Northeast. Every promotion he steps foot in. He wants to take if not outright steal, and crown himself as an ace in every promotion he stepped foot in.
You hit the nail right on the head there, Nick Dowlich, because Alec Price has some of the most intense self-belief I've ever seen in wrestling, period. You should see this guy before he steps in the curtain. He tells himself mantras over and over again about what he needs to do to win.
Introducing first,
terrifying.
he is
Truly.
the Bronze City OG. This is Alec Price.
And let me give you a little bit more behind the scenes information here. I was on an event last night with Alec Price. He actually wrestled Speedball Mike Bailey again. And I know for a fact that although I got up at 4 a.m. to get on my flight, at least I got here on time. There were delays. Alec Price has a whole lot of travel issues today. He just arrived in the building minutes ago, as far as I can tell. So not only is I'm sure he's exhausted and pissed off, I don't know how that mixes with his usual like special breed of excitement, but I'm interested to see. Look at Price is ready to go.
What's the thing? These two
And his
men are
opponent,
no strangers.
he is the highest flyer in the game, Reefer.
I mean, I spoke to Reefer before the start of this event. He said, I know this kid. I know all about this kid. I know what to expect from this kid. And he knows what to expect from me. It's pretty much like that. That was pretty much, except, the voice was a little more gravelly.
This match is a clash of generations, but more so a clash of vibes, because Grim Reefer, chill dude, very mellow, and Alec Price, who I'm pretty sure is the reason the word intense was invented.
And I think that's something I admire about Alec Price. I know what it is about intensity. Some would say my veins the veins pulsate in my neck when I'm excited, almost like a Ren and Stimpy character. That's another throwback reference.
Hey, we're just killing it today, huh?
We really are. Every pop culture reference. And now these two men getting ready to lock up. But again, I think I admire the intensity of one Alec Price. Grim Reefer I've known for a very long time, since pretty much the beginning of my career. Grim Reefer, just an amazing performer, a legend of the game, a veteran, someone that has done it all and seen it all. He's not impressed. He's not impressed by anything Alec Price has to show him. That's not necessarily a lack of respect. I think it's just he's been around. And Alec Price trying to get some momentum going, trying to
But I think that's a great point you're making, that Reefer has been around, he's done it all, he's seen it all, and as Billy, as you pointed out, his personality just lends itself to just sort of being on an even keel and watching things unfold so he can take advantage. Alec Price, the exact opposite. The one hole I would say he has in his game is he oftentimes lets his emotions get the better of him. And up against someone like Grim Reefer, who again is going to keep things even, keep things cool, I think that's where that could really fall apart for Price.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think when he gets a little too emotional, his head's not in the game. But right here, his head's very much into the game here.
Transfer into a huge elbow.
And they're just going at it here in a dangerous spot. Look at this. Oh my God, he just spiked him on his head right there. Right on the ring apron to that hardwood floor.
And it seemed to me like Price tried to stop himself from spilling onto the floor. It actually made it worse, just wrenching on his own arm.
Yeah, he's in pain now. You can see he's clutching his arm. Reefer, listen, he has no qualms fighting all over the building if it's called for it. And he's dragging him around. Well, just as I said, he's dragging him around the building here. This could get ugly real quickly.
Fighting all around the Showboat.
Whoa.
Oh God. Let's not do this.
Armringer clothesline by Reefer. Whoa.
Oh boy. Setting up for something here. Big frog splash. Oh God. That's the thing. He may have caught Price with that, but his knees also caught the hardwood floor.
Yeah, taking a big risk is Reefer. And now, of course, we say it so often, but the match can't end out here. Watch this. Reefer up on this bar-type rail.
Big frog splash, but his knees, you see him banging on that hardwood floor. And now we're back ringside, by the ring post at least. Back to the front row, it looks like. Now Reefer setting up for something here. Nailing. Oh, God. Wait a minute here. Oh. Could be trying to get some momentum here. Go for. Oh! Oh, man.
Price side-swiping Reefer and forcing him to, like, almost cannonball those chairs, and now Price going to work.
It seems like the theme of the afternoon is creative ways to inflict punishment with the Showboat chairs.
Wow. I mean, now the pendulum has swung in the opposite direction here. Reefer had the advantage here, and it just lost it.
Whoa!
Oh man, right there, back first on the ring apron. Gonna do a number here on Reefer. Alec Price now. Oh man, and he looks like he's going for another one. Yes, he is. Oh man.
It's a back suplex on the apron, but with the height of Alec Price, he's really just driving you into the ring apron, now laying in some kicks.
Wow.
The cool hand Luke of JCW is in a very, very bad way.
And now running off the ropes.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Oh, Reefer got back in. Uh-oh. Gets caught though. Price rolling elbow here. Catches him with that cutter through the ropes. Goes for the hooks the far leg.
And let me tell you, I'm surprised, but I'm also impressed at how Alec Price has managed to stay really a step ahead of Grim Reefer. I thought for sure Reefer would have that aspect of the match in the bag. He's usually very calculating, but somehow, some way, Alec Price has his number today. Oh.
I think the thing is that Alec Price knew who he was facing.
Whoa.
He had a point to prove. Beautiful snap suplex right there. Hooks the leg. I think Alec Price, sometimes, I mean, and this is not all the time, but sometimes you have that intensity and you're able to narrow focus. You're able to just almost like a heat-seeking missile. You have your target, you have that, and you come with that intensity. And that's what I'm seeing with Alec Price here today.
Laser focus is correct.
Thank you. You simplified it for me.
You're
I couldn't
fine.
get the collection of words there. Look at that big kick to the side of the head. Now Alec Price. Uh-oh. But no, one too many there. Spills to the outside. And now Reefer finally able to catch his own breath here. He's been getting a bit overwhelmed here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he needs to take a little break here. A little smoke break. And now, lighting it up. Popeye needs his spinach, and Reefer needs a little Swift.
And a second win from the Grim Reefer.
Here we go.
Oh.
Dixon, look at that.
Rebounding into a dropkick, and now Reefer.
With the Swanton Bong. Didn't get all of it, but got enough.
Reefer finding a way to string together some offense.
And now picking up Price. He's got him racked up here.
Oh, but Price behind.
Oh, beautiful forearm to the lower back. Now he's got him racked up. This could be brutal here. Look at that.
Position.
Oh, wait. Catches it.
Wait, but Reefer.
Yep.
Oh.
And now, wait a minute. Looked like a tornado DDT.
Yeah, was going for that second springboard, but Reefer. Trademark Grim Reaper springboard side Russian leg sweep off the second rope, and now Reefer headed back up top.
Yep.
Picture perfect frog splash, the cover.
And not enough, though. And it's anybody's ball game here. As Reefer is the one in control here, but for how long? That's the big question here. As Alec Price now being drawn to his feet. And now went for the super kick, gets blocked here. Big right hand by Reefer. Reverse on the Irish whip. Big kick to the gut. Alec Price going for that. Dot style power bomb.
Oh, wait. Rolling through. Oh, I thought he was going for a jackknife pin, but instead pulling Reefer all the way through.
Could this be? Wow. Catches him right there. Hooks the leg. Wait, only got a two.
Just a two. So close.
Oh, a point of contention there.
So close.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have to agree with Alec Price on this one. That was. That
But
looked like
I don't agree with Alec Price's reaction, because as we have said time and again, this is really where things can fall apart for him. If he can keep it together, keep his focus.
Here we go.
Surprise kick.
That could be it. And that's it. Big victory. Big victory for Alec Price.
The winner of the match, Alec Price.
And as angry as Price was with that initial call, I think to me this match really reflects a little bit of the growth that Price has been going through. He was able, even after that emotional upset in the closing stretch of the match, he was able to stay focused, hit that surprise kick, and win.
What a victory here for Alec Price in JCW. As we see a replay now, as he's setting up for the big prize kick right there. Catches him, hooks the leg, and gets the three.
And a victory over the Grim Reaper does not come easy at JCW. Price had to dig deep.
That he did. Guys, it looks like we are getting ready for our main event this afternoon. What a match. I tell you, originally scheduled to be one Steve Macklin and Deanna Perrazzo. Unfortunately, due to
Our next contest
not able
is
to
a
make it.
tag team bout set for one fall for the Game Changer Wrestling World Tag Team Championship.
But I tell you what, I mean, sometimes, as we saw earlier with Yoya taking on Jordan Oliver, who was the replacement for Axton Ray, and now this kind of fell into the lap of Marcus Mathers and Billy Starkz. They're getting an opportunity at the Game Changer Wrestling World Tag Team Championship.
The biggest opportunity of their young careers.
I mean, we have seen Billy and Marcus Mathers both in GCW to varying degrees of success, but they haven't really managed to sink their claws in, cement their position. If they can win the GCW Tag Championship today, that's it. I mean, that's really a full ride to GCW stardom.
I mean, one victory here, and it's a big one at that, but one victory here will cement their position in GCW. So this is a huge moment for these young folks right here. If they can be a cohesive unit, if they can be on the same page and stick to a certain type of strategy, and it's easier said than done, that's for sure. But this could be it. This could be huge for both of them. Billy, who of course I've referred to as the heart and soul of Jersey Championship Wrestling, as we've seen it time and time again. The heart that she shows in that ring.
Introducing first, they are the challengers, the team of the young prodigy of Marcus Mathers and Space Jesus, Billy Starkz.
And what it would mean for both of their careers. Marcus Mathers, who in our previous event, May Flowers, defeated the debuting Axton Ray. Billy Starkz, who, again, one of the top stars here in Jersey Championship Wrestling over the course of the last year. And these two what an opportunity here for a championship victory. But they are taking on quite the tag team, quite the eclectic tag team, I would say, and the champions.
And this is the this is the first and last time I'll ever get to say this. Bussy is at the Showboat.
Special appearance by Alec and Effie here at JCW. Hopefully it's not the last time we see them here, but it could be the last time we see them here as GCW Tag Champions if Marcus Mathers and Billy have anything to say about it.
Indeed, Effie and Alec have been quite the tag team for a while now. I mean, not for nothing. They beat
And
Mark
introducing
and
their opponents. They are the current reigning and defending Game Changer Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. This is Alec. This is Effie, and they are Bussy.
Effie and Alec now in the ring with their championship belts.
And truly, it was just last week in Las Vegas that Billy Starkz and Alec, they teamed up. They were a part of a trio along with Sandra Moon. So they fought each other, they fought against each other. Now we see them in tag team competition, and they have a whole lot riding on this, the GCW Tag Team Championship on the line.
Keep the conversation going using the hashtag JCWLoaded as we get this main event underway. And Veda, quick question for you. Do you know who Allie Katch faced in her first match, completing her transition from Allie Katch to Allie Katch?
Was it Billy Starkz?
Yup, at Real Hot Girl Shit in Tampa, Florida.
So I actually did not know that fact for sure, but I assume that you were leading me somewhere
yes,
with that.
A little bit of breadcrumbs.
And as many times as I wrestled and teamed with, whoa, quick roll up here by Katch. As many times as I wrestled and teamed with Allie Katch, I actually have never fought or teamed with Allie Katch. So let's see how this goes for them, and maybe I'll find a partner and take them on for the GCW Tag Championship. You're sure you're done, Phil, right?
I am sure I am done. And just a reminder to everyone watching at home, I will be saying goodbye after our main event this afternoon. But back to the action. Allie Katch and Billy Starkz in the ring, jockeying for position with arm bars.
And now it's Allie in control here on Billy.
And it's been a banner year for Allie Katch. I mean, she got to face her hero, Ruby Soho, at the World on GCW. She has a win over Mercedes Martinez. She's been facing the very best GCW and JCW has to offer, and she is one half of the GCW Tag Team Champions of the world.
And now Billy trying to get control on the half crab here, but Allie fighting her way out of it and trying to bar the leg here.
Oh, little bit of a stalemate here.
For sure. It's hard to say who's going to get who's got the advantage. Yeah, they're going to start kicking, as expected. And let's see here. As they were struggling here. What a stomp to the side of the neck by Billy. I mean, we don't always see her being this aggressive, but I think it's needed. Definitely called for in a championship match.
And Billy and Allie are pretty close, and there's a little bit of a mentor-mentee relationship going on. After that kick, Billy kind of had a little bit of regret.
Well, last week in Las Vegas, Allie explained to me that the reason she chose Billy Starkz to be on her team was because she had, quote, whooped her ass before and knows that she can take it. She knows the toughness, and we're seeing it right now. Those are Allie's words, not mine. Oh, roll up here by Katch.
Almost a small package type there. And now she angrily tags Marcus Mathers. This is not good here. You got to stay on the same page. I know she's angry. But you gotta keep a cool head here if you're looking to win the championship.
And here comes Effie in the ring, Daddy himself.
And now it is Marcus and Effie now. And now, oh, show of respect here by Effie and Manders. Up. A little bit. Wait a minute now. Duck under here. Roundhouse kick. Here we go. Nice drop down there by Effie. Now in firm control here. Front face lock. Good extension of the legs there too. And now if Manders can kind of get the pressure off. And he does, right here. Grabs the arm. Whoa. Wrist locks it. Now hooks the leg. Big
Effie though, yeah, with a takedown of his own, and now Marcus in control.
Very smart strategy here by Manders. Keep it simple. I mean, you want to keep him down. That's the whole point. Doesn't matter how you get the 3 count as long as you get it. But Effie working his way out now. Now holding on to that wrist lock there. Manders breaking it into a side headlock. Get shoved off the ropes. Shoulder tackle, neither one goes down. Oh, he just snuffed him. Okay. Telling Effie to go for a run off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle, nothing. Oh, almost sent him. He sent him into the ropes. And now Manders. Looks like he may go off the ropes for a shoulder tackle. We'll see. Runs off the ropes.
Whoa,
Goes
no
for a
luck.
shot. Nope, none at all. He's trying to get in this kid's head, that's for sure. Again, the mind games of Effie. Getting in the head of one Marcus Manders. That's the thing. I think that's a smart strategy by Bussy. I mean, if you think about it, especially on the part of Effie, he knows that Manders is not someone that has gotten a lot of these types of championship opportunities, at least not on this level. And now,
whoa.
Effie looking, nice kick right there by Manders.
Little fake out by Manders. Now coming in hot.
Big forearm. Catches him with a bulldog. And now it's Manders going for the cover. No. Billy asking for the tag.
The Billy legal. Little double team here by Starkz and Manders.
Big double suplex.
Whoa.
Rolled through. Wait a minute. Looks like something else. Double Irish whip here.
Oh.
It gets blocked by Ali. Very smart. Always thinking. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're not paying attention. Here come Manders and Billy. Manders with one dive and then Billy with another.
And I think that was smart strategy because when Ali was distracted by Manders flying at Effie, Billy was able to take advantage and knock her down as well.
Yeah, you notice Billy at the last instant realized that and then went for that second dive. But here comes Effie now, all over Billy. Wait a minute. Oh, this could be brutal. Yeah, wow, just dropped her back first with that backdrop on the ring apron. And now Ali is just beating down on Manders. Stomping his back, punching his back, forearms, now with knees to the head. Wow, she's angry. That you could tell. Now it's Billy who's in trouble here by Effie with a boot to the throat. Extension here by Effie. now, Irish whip out of the corner. Catches her right there, avalanche style, right in the corner. And now, Bussy firmly in control here. Big knee into the corner right there. And that's Bussy, the champion's in control.
And now Effie pulling Billy Starkz back to her feet, only for Alec to hold her in the corner.
And now, wait a minute.
Oh!
Did you catch her?
Yeah, he got her.
He got her, right? Wow, just choking her out right there. And now Allie with shots to the breadbasket. Referee needs to get better control of this match.
More double teams by Bussy here.
Snapmare.
There's a chair in the ring now? When did that happen?
I'm not unaware of that myself, just noticing it myself.
And now Catch with that chin lock. You can see Billy trying to get her hands over top to maybe fight that off a little bit.
Trying to make her way to the corner, trying to get to her partner, Marcus Mathers. Allie having none of it, though. Sustaining control, but for how long? Goes for a big squeeze, and wow, just drops her. Straight down. And now has Billy by the wrist here. Dragging her into her corner, making the tag now to Effie. Wait a minute. Oh, God. Oh, whoa! I guess it's under GCW rules, so we're using chairs here.
Oh, yeah.
Mathers not too happy about it. But now setting up that chair now is Effie. What does he have in mind is the question.
Mathers back on the apron after he spent quite a long time out on the outside.
And now strategizing here are Bussy. What do they have set for young Billy?
Oh,
wait a minute. She's
Billy,
blocking.
yeah, Billy fighting this with everything she has.
And now, oh, look at that. Drop toe hold. He went throat first to the top of the chair. Hold on a second. Oh my God, clutch first. Right there on the top of the chair. Oh, Lord. Oh, man.
And Mathers is fired up. He's ready for this tag. There it is. Marcus is legal. But Catch on her way in as well.
Big boot right there by Mathers. And the momentum is swung in the direction of one Marcus Mathers. Now going after Allie. Hold on. Tosses into the turnbuckle. Big kick to the side of the head. Here we go. Wait a minute. He's lifting her up. Setting up for what looks like a powerbomb, perhaps.
Whoa.
This is big. This is big. This is big. Wow, sit out powerbomb.
Out in the middle of the ring, but
there goes Effie. Wait a minute. Roll through here. Mathers with a nice cutter.
And Mathers is taking out both members of Bussy at once.
I think he did a little bit too much showboating, no pun intended here.
Watch
as we
this.
see a replay here.
This is where things really turned around
Wow.
for Starkz and Mathers. And now Mathers with,
A door.
I am shocked.
We have that many doors? I didn't think we did.
And another chair.
And another chair. Well, our ring crew, I'll tell you what, efficient. A lot of chairs, a lot of doors.
They got a lot of practice with the plunder this particular weekend.
You know, well, yeah, of all weekends, of course, TOS weekend.
Yeah, now Mathers setting up the door. And you can see, speaking of TOS weekend, you can see in the background the chain link fence. Those are the pieces and parts to the Cage of Survival. Please tune in tonight, 5 p.m. for Game Changer Wrestling at Cage of Survival. But Allie Catch saving Effie and maybe putting herself in danger here.
And we are so glad you folks could join us for this TOS weekend. What a huge weekend it is for the GCW and JCW family. And we're so glad you folks could either join us live or on Fight TV and on YouTube here. And now Billy looks like she might be in trouble here. Allie climbing to the top. Looks to be setting up something here. Perhaps. And now, looks like it could be a superplex here. It absolutely is. And she rolled through with it.
Rolling through. Starkz up on the shoulders.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Right through the door. Death Valley right through the door. But here comes Mathers. Ducked under. Big kick to the back of the head. Effie making his way.
Effie on his way in.
Wow, big spear by Effie there. Look at that. Effie may be okay, but Mathers isn't. And now trying to get his partner back into this. Got to get her back into this. It's got to be a team effort. Wait a minute. Okay.
All right, Effie with hands on both Mathers and Starkz.
Trying to properly strategize here. But wait a minute, Billy and Mathers fighting back here. They want it. The challengers want to win. They want to get the championship. As they're fighting with everything they've got here. Billy after Effie, Mathers after Allie. Oh, wait a minute. Kick to the gut here by Effie. Wait a minute. Oh. What is it? What? I don't get it. Very confused by all of that. Oh, boy. Here we go. Wow. Both Effie and Mathers getting suplexed. And now it's down to these ladies here. It's down to Allie and Billy. They could be the deciding factor in this championship contest.
Whoa.
Big forearm right there by Billy. Allie answers with one of her own. Back and forth. Look at this. Wow. Brutal. Unreal.
Whoa.
Big punch right there.
This time Billy nails that back kick. Catch though with that headbutt.
And now, wait a minute. Could be a gory special. Face drop. Doesn't have to be pretty, but it is effective.
And now Starkz with the best chance yet to win the championship.
No, Allie finding some way somehow to get a shoulder up. Billy could be going for that swanton. Oh, that'll stop it right there. Just getting a chair tossed at her by Effie. Well, whatever the champions have to do to retain, that's for sure. They're not above whatever tactics it may take. Oh, wow, and he gets caught with a chair as well, does Manders. And now, Effie just trying to humiliate Manders here.
Whoa. Now Effie got caught. Yeah, his ankle is stuck. Mathers with a hanging drop kick.
And now, with a chair in that tree of woes.
Oh.
Is he going to do it or not? Kid, come on. This is a championship. Oh, man, this is, I'm sorry to say it. There you go. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do, Marcus.
That might have been worse.
That's what you got to do. That's it. That's it, kid. You want to be a champion, you got to act like a champion. You got to want it. Not about friendships. It's not about being a nice guy. It's about getting it done.
And Effie still stuck on that top turnbuckle.
Mathers, Marcus, you want this? You want this? How bad do you want this? How bad do you want this? We know how bad the champions want to retain, that's for sure. Effie doing whatever it takes. I mean, listen, you don't have to like his tactics, but the bottom line is he wants to retain that championship. There's a prestige when it comes to being the Game Changer Wrestling World Tag Team Champion. Wow, there you go. Play some mind games, Mark. Come on, Marcus. This is it. This is your moment. Listen, you're either going to shine like a star or you're going to burn out. One of the two.
450, connected.
Wow, with the knees, but whatever it takes. Big swanton possibly by Billy. Go for it.
Nailed it too.
This is it. Damn it, damn it.
Alec
Alec.
catch.
I'm sorry if I'm showing some type of partisanship here, but I'm Team JCW all the way here, and I'd love to see these two young kids get their first taste at Tag Team Championship.
And now Catch taking on both Starkz and Mathers at the same time.
Comes Allie, and she gets double super kick right here. But look out, here comes Effie. Here comes Effie. Out of the corner, look at this, double blockbuster on both of them. That's a sign of inexperience by these two. And now Effie pulling up the knee pads. Big kick to the head. Going for Billy. One for Billy as well. Here we go. Now, drops her face first here. And now,
Effie directing traffic again.
picks up Mathers. Fireman's carry. What is he strategizing with? Wait a minute. Oh, that pile driver right there. Oh,
wait, Mathers behind.
Wait a minute.
Mathers rolling through.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness.
That was close.
Oh, no.
Zack Ryder.
Oh, wow. Big Rough Rider right there. And now Allie with that pile driver. That's just stuffed him.
This could be it.
This could be it.
2.
And that's it. The champions retain.
The
What a match.
winners of the match, and still Game Changer Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Bussy.
What a main event here. What a way to close out Fully Loaded. JCW bringing the best action to you folks watching us live on YouTube. And what a treat. The GCW Tag Team Championships being defended. Bussy had a heck of a challenge on their hands, taking on Marcus Mathers and Billy Starkz. As we see the replay here, it's Effie with that Rough Rider. There you go. And sets up that stuffed pile driver right there. Just drops him on his head. And that's the cover right there. Double pin, and it's over. The champions retaining. Folks, let's not forget, July 10th, I cannot stress it enough, the Great American Birthday Bash. We're hoping Marcus Mathers and Billy Starkz will be a part of it. We hope you folks at home will be a part of it. You're talking about Konosuke Takeshita of DDT. You're talking about Bolero Jr. and the legendary Negro Casas from CMLL will be there. We have so many great surprises. The Bunkhouse Stampede, so much more. We want you to join us July 10th, big weekend. And we have one more special occasion right here to close out Fully Loaded.
And everybody here at Jersey Championship Wrestling is a member of a family. And unfortunately, a member of our family is going to be going for a farewell. So please join me in this time welcoming for the last time, the Business, Billy Dixon.
I'm not going to lie, Veda. This is, very melancholic right now with this. I mean, we're happy. Billy is taking the next step in his life. But You know, as Emma alluded to, you know, this is a family Jersey Championship Wrestling. Since the reboot of JCW last year in May, you know, for me personally, having taken a hiatus from commentary for a number of years and being able to work with yourself, working with Bill, making that smooth transition back into commentary full time as I've done now, you know, it's meant a lot to me. We've worked as a team, we've been a unit, the three of us. And, you know, anytime one of members of our family, anything happens.
I mean, the only positive, and you kind of alluded to this, that we can say is that at least Bill is able to end his wrestling career how he wants to, on his own terms. And there's so many times when really you don't get the choice, be it injury or other circumstances. But I'm glad that we are able to say goodbye to Billy Dixon, at least in terms of an on-screen presence. I know he will continue to be as influential as he has been behind the scenes. But then he gets to do it his way.
Absolutely.
This is a little awkward. I'm only 26. 27. My birthday was a couple days ago. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's Gemini season. And all the other horoscopes. So like I'm not really sure what to say. So when I was told by JCW management, would you like to say goodbye? I said that's easy because it's one word. So goodbye. I know this is like out of nowhere type of situation, but I'm a kid from the South Bronx who in the projects watched I watched wrestling a lot with my grandparents as may they rest in peace, and I was so inspired to chase my dreams, but I didn't really see people that looked like me. I saw people that were kind of like me or were suggested to be like me, and then I went to college and hated it, and then I left the final exam and started training to wrestle. No, don't clap not graduating from college, guys. Get your degree so you won't be in this position. Trust me. I was a kid who didn't know shit, who chased his dream, and I'm really grateful that I did because I've met a lot of great people along the way, like my commentary partners, Nick Knowledge, Veda Scott, Orange Crush Adam, Brett Lauderdale, I don't know what you want me to do to that. Emil J, Edith Surreal, AJ Gray, Effie, Alley Catch. There's so many other people that I've met along the way, and I'm super grateful. But I want to talk about some of the people that I just named because some of my friends get flack for what they do or don't do. But let me explain something to you. Nobody fights more to move this motherfucker forward than Effie, Allie, and AJ. I'm so grateful that me and Effie got to beat the shit out of each other at Big Gay Block at Fight Forever, and that was so personal, more than I can explain. I'm so grateful that I got to commentate real hot girl shit. I hope it comes back next year. And I am so thankful that this year I got to go one-on-one with the Hoodfoot in the main event at For the Culture. Listen, I'm not Hogan or Flair or Punk or Bryan. Yeah, fuck them. I'm not some all-time great. I was just a kid who wanted wrestling to be different for people like me. And like my friends, I created a platform called Pro Wrestling Vibe. If you're not doing anything, June 17th or 18th, we'll be at the KOC at Richfield Park having a gay old time for the Pride and Vibe Festival weekend, which is the most LGBT wrestlers, commentators, photographers, this job, that job, in one place in pro wrestling history. We get to make that history in 2 weeks. I am so grateful that you guys are showing me love. I am in therapy because wrestling, you need to be in therapy as you do it. I'm learning to accept the love. I'm learning to receive it. Thank you very much. And I just want to, one more time, I want to say that these 3 letters mean a lot to me because Nick Knowledge and Veda have taught me so much about this sport. Nobody knows that Nick Knowledge has sent me DVDs of Lucha Libre and all kind of shit to study. And Veda Scott deserves to be on someone's motherfucking TV commentating, throw some balls, and give them a contract. And there's one last thing I want to say. I share a name with a very special young lady who has become the heart and soul of JCW. And I'm gonna say that Billy Starkz is the future of professional wrestling. So keep supporting Jersey Championship Wrestling. And, you know, I got a bad leg. I got to get some therapy. I got to get my life together. So I am choosing to end my career on my terms as much as possible. But if you would indulge me one last time, can you please, it means a lot to me, give me a JCW. JC Dub!
We were hoping we weren't going to see Charles Mason.
Yeah,
my God.
I didn't see him in the building or anything all day today.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What are we doing?
Always picking a target, this Charles Mason. Are you kidding me? No. What? Are you kidding me? You can't even let Billy leave on his own terms? Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell? What? Oh, for God's sakes. No. He's got duct tape. Jeez. Oh, God.
And again, although Bill is a wrestler, he's as tough as they come, but he just got jumped from behind.
Yeah, this I don't understand this. What business does Charles Mason have coming out here going after Billy Starkz is what I don't understand. This is the part I don't get. This is the part I don't. Wait a minute. He's like waterboarding him? He's waterboarding him. That's what he's doing. There's no need for this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is this? There's no reason, there's no rhyme or reason to any of this.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Stay down! For you to get a farewell tour, huh? What have you done here? I carried this company on my fucking back for an entire year. And you had one match. One fucking match! One fucking match, and they realized you weren't good enough for this, and they put you over there. They put you on commentary. And did you think I wouldn't hear the things you said about me during the last year and a half? You called me a psycho. You called me entitled. You goddamn right I am. And you're nothing, Billy. You're nothing. Just like these fucking people over here. You're a failure. Your career was nothing. You wanted a goodbye? You wanted a goodbye, you fat fuck? Huh? Huh? Look at the fucking camera. Look at the hard one. Look at the one. Look at that. With that fucking red dot. You wanted a goodbye? I'm gonna give you one.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What is going on here? What is going on? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Okay.
We got AJ, Billy, Allie with a knife.
Oh my God! He looked like he was trying to slit his throat. What in God's name is going on with Charles Mason? I mean, every time you think he's crossed the line, he just finds another line to cross. And let me tell you something, Billy, there's no love lost. She's had her wars with Charles Mason. This is just disturbing. It's beyond disgusting, it's disturbing. Billy's had enough. Enough is enough. How many of her friends is Charles Mason gonna target? When does it end? Who's gonna put an end to it? Not the way we wanted to see our fellow commentator, Billy Dixon, go out on. We want him to go out on his own terms. But again, you know, JCW, GCW showing that we are a family. Alley Catch, Effie, Billy and all right, well, Joe, folks, join us later on for Cage of Survival this afternoon at 5 p.m. And don't forget July 10th, the Great American Birthday Bash. And for Veda Scott, for Billy Dixon, for all of us here in JCW, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.